Hi guys! So today I am 8 weeks and 3 days pregnant, and not much has changed this last week, but every time I think of something like that is can be called a symptom, I guess, I have been writing it down. So it's not that anything that much new has been changing, it's just I keep thinking of things that I forgot to say in my last vlog. First, I've had a lot of people ask me about my stomach muscles and my umbilical hernia that I have. If you have not been watching me for that long or you're not sure what I'm talking about, when I was pregnant with the twins, or after I was pregnant with the twins, after I had them, I was diagnosed with diastasis recti. I'm not really sure if I say that right, but what that is that your stomach muscles go like this, or they're supposed to go like this down your stomach, straight. So there's a tiny little gap in between both of your stomach muscles, and mine are like this. They're split, and I have about, on average, at least a 4-finger gap between my two muscles. Because of that, I had an umbilical hernia, which has actually gotten a lot better over time. It's kind of sort of corrected itself almost even. And a lot of people were asking, are you okay to have another baby? Is that gonna harm anything? And I actually went to a doctor sometime last year. I can't remember exactly when it was. I want to say it was the end of summer, maybe. I finally got around to finding a doctor to talk about surgery, talk about fixing it, and to figure out how bad it was. And I met with her. We got some tests done, and she said that it is minor. I was kind of surprised it was minor because it's a 5-finger gap. Of course, I'm sure she sees some massive tears of the abdomen, I'm sure. And we actually asked her if I would be okay to carry another child down the road, and she said, absolutely, you'd be totally fine. However, I would not recommend getting surgery until you know that you're done with having children. And obviously, that makes complete sense. If you get the surgery, get pregnant again, and it stretches out, it's natural while you're pregnant for your stomach muscles to stretch out like that. And my problem was that they just didn't go back. It's completely normal. Well, no, not that part. It's completely normal for them to stretch out like that. It's something that can be fixed with surgery, and I will fix it with surgery after this pregnancy. So a lot of people had that question, and I did get that checked out. And I don't think I ever talked about it in a video, but I did get it checked out by a surgeon. But we did decide that we were gonna wait on the surgery because we were leaning towards having another one. I know a lot of people were genuinely just worried about my body being able to handle it. I got the okay from my midwife, I got the okay from that doctor, so I'm definitely good to go. So in my last video, I mentioned how I was cold and tired and craving meat. And I got about 300 comments saying that I was probably anemic. When I saw those comments, it all clicked to me. With Lilia, I was anemic. I craved meat. I don't remember being cold. I don't remember that being an aspect of it, but I do remember craving meat, and I remember getting my iron checked, and I was in fact anemic. So I texted my midwife. I let her know what was happening, what was going on, and she told me to go ahead and start taking iron pills. So I went and bought some iron pills probably about 3 days ago. I don't know if it's in my head or not. I don't want to say for sure that I can feel a difference. I just started taking them, but I'm hoping that over this next week or so I will notice a difference in me being cold. I already have been craving less meat, so I don't know if that was the cause of that for sure, but it definitely feels like it was, especially after taking those iron pills. So thank you to everyone who suggested that I could be anemic, because I didn't even think that that could be a possibility. So on to this week's symptoms. My number one symptom this week, and it has been driving me absolutely crazy, is I have a bad taste in my mouth constantly. It literally is the reason why I feel sick, because with this pregnancy I have yet to throw up. I haven't thrown up, and I've thrown up with all of my other pregnancies. Pretty sure I threw up with all of my other pregnancies. This pregnancy, I have not thrown up, not even once. And I haven't even, I haven't really come close to it either. There's a difference between feeling nauseous and feeling like you're gonna throw up, and I haven't really genuinely got the throw up feeling oh my god, I'm gonna puke right this second. I am, however, very nauseous, and definitely at night is when it gets the worst. However, throughout the whole day, I've noticed that if I get hungry, I get nauseous. So this is how the cycle goes. I'll start to get hungry. My body will respond by being extremely nauseous. I am not sure why. So I will try to force myself to eat something because I don't have much of an appetite. However, I do feel like I have more of an appetite than I have in previous pregnancies. I remember feeling like nothing sounded good. couldn't eat anything. I couldn't keep anything down. With this pregnancy, I'm able to eat stuff. I just don't really feel like eating some stuff, but I'm definitely able to eat stuff, and I'm absolutely able to keep it down. So I'll eat something and I'll feel better for about 30 minutes or so, and then whatever I ate will make me feel sick. So it's like a constant cycle between feeling sick, eating, feeling sick again, hungry, feeling sick again, like just constantly doing that all day long. Oh, and one thing that I've noticed, and I know this is a symptom of pregnancy, which is the reason why I really like noticed it, my sense of smell has gone from 0 to 1,000. I can smell things from a mile away, and I'll ask her, we'll be like walking and I'll be like, do you smell that? And he's like, no. And I'm like, dude, yeah, it smells like whatever it is. Like, I sniffed out a sandwich yesterday. We went to the mall and I smelled something and I wasn't sure what it was, and I was like, oh my god, that's a fucking spider. Oh my god, that's a spider. Oh, there's just a massive spider at my door. Oh, there it is. Oh, the thing's creepy. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, I smelled something and I wasn't sure exactly what it was, but I was like, I don't know what that is. I need it. I need to eat it. It smells good and I want it. So I went throughout the mall to each of the little like places in the food court or whatever that's called. I sniffed my way around until I found what I wanted, and I found it and it was amazing, and it was a sandwich and it was so good. So my sense of smell, bad, good, like it's sort of a curse because I can smell things that I don't want to smell, but on a positive note, I can smell Landon the second he poops, so even if he's across the whole house. Bleeding gums, that's like a signature symptom of pregnancies for me, and I think I even noticed this with one of my other pregnancies before I even found out I was pregnant. My gums just bleed so bad when I get pregnant, and then it seems like the second I deliver, it goes back to normal, because that's not normal for me. Like, I brush and floss my teeth every night. I don't have any problems when I'm not pregnant, but for some reason, some kind of hormones or whatever, every time I get pregnant, my gums bleed so much. Even just like brushing my teeth, they'll bleed. They're so sensitive. So another thing is that I've been eating things that I have never liked or eaten in my entire life. I just have weird cravings for example, when I was at the mall yesterday and I got this sandwich, I specifically wanted green peppers and onions. Both things I've never liked. I just don't want them, don't look at them, don't care for them, and I just was like craving them. So that was weird to crave something that I've never had before, or I'm sure I've had it, but something that I've never liked before, I guess. Oh my god, that spider is freaking huge. Oh, and the other thing with food, pregnant or not, I love spicy food. I've noticed that this pregnancy, I cannot stand spicy food. I'm the kind of person, I get jalapenos on my stuff, I use hot sauce, I just love spicy, 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 and with this pregnancy, I don't want anything to do with it. It just makes me sick. In fact, I love Mountain Mike's Pizza. I have kind of an obsession with Mountain Mike's Pizza. I don't know if you know what that is. If you have one locally, you need to try it. Specifically the pepperonis on it are just like, they're like a hint of spicy and crunchy, and I really wanted pizza one night, so we ordered pizza, and the thought of them made me sick, but I like always eat them, so I didn't think to like, I don't know, take them off. I ate them and it made me feel sick, and ever since then I can't do spicy, no jalapenos, which is really sad for me because I love jalapenos. But on that note too, I can't do sweets either. I don't really care for any kinds of sweets this pregnancy. I don't want anything to do with chocolate. I definitely don't want just like the sweet tangy candies, you know, like jelly beans and like, I don't know, just like the sweet like strawberry flavored stuff. I don't usually like those anyway, but the thought of them just kind of makes me sick this pregnancy. So I've mainly just been into like plain like bread, chicken, vegetables. Fruit though, fruit, I love fruit. I just don't want the candy, like fake artificially flavored stuff. I just want the natural stuff. Like today, I got to the point where I was starving again and nothing sounded good, and I finally was like, carrots. Carrots, I want carrots. I love carrots. So I've noticed that I've been like kind of gearing towards like healthier options. Obviously not all the time, but like I feel like just generally it helps my sickness stay down, and it just helps me feel better overall. Just noticed that I've been kind of leaning towards those kind of foods, eating more vegetables than I had ever eaten in my entire life. That's not a good thing. A lot of people are asking if we have names picked out, and I'm obviously not going to tell you guys what we have picked out yet, but I will, however, say that we are dead set on a girl name. we cannot agree on a boy name. So that's probably a sign that it's a boy because everyone always has names for the opposite gender. So we have a girl name that we love, and I will tell you guys eventually, but not yet. We're still kind of trying to decide on a middle name. The boy name, I have no idea. People are asking if we want to stick to the LKKL theme, and since Tommy and Kaden don't have K's or L's, we're not really gonna go with that kind of theme. The only thing that I am for sure gonna stick to is a J middle name. All of my kids have the J middle name, I have a J middle name, and his Kaden actually has a J middle name. So Tommy's the only one that doesn't have a J middle name. Definitely gonna have a J middle name, but I do think I'm running out of options, especially if it's a boy. The other thing, and I kind of talked about this with my sickness, like my nausea, I keep trying to explain it. I can't explain the way that it feels. That thing is climbing. Oh my God. Oh, it's so gross. Just feel like my insides are infected. Like I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like I need to throw everything up out of my system. Like I ate a bunch of candy that day. You know when you eat a bunch of junk food and you just feel gross? That's how I feel all the time, mixed with a little bit of nausea, which is why I'm just calling it like morning or night sickness. But it's not really anything like I had with my other pregnancies. I just feel gross all the time. I just feel like I ate a bunch of things that made me feel bad. So anyway, I think that is actually it. I think I covered everything on my list. I keep forgetting to post that video, the video of me telling everyone, or of us telling everyone. And what we did was, I think I explained this, at the twins' birthday party, we had them open, the last present that they opened was from me and Chris. What we did is we told everyone, we got something for the twins' birthday, but it's kind of a family gift. We're gonna have all the kids open it, and then we had the kids go up there and they opened it up, and it was like a picture of the ultrasound. But yeah, I was so nervous telling everyone. I don't know why I was nervous. Like I wasn't expecting anyone to be like upset, but I was just like nervous because the whole party I had to keep my mouth shut, and I don't keep my mouth shut. It's hard for me to keep my mouth shut, especially to like my mom. Like I didn't even tell my mom. I told my mom everything. So yeah, I think that's actually it. I'm pretty sure I covered everything on my list. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my 8-week belly. Okay, so this is a baggy shirt, so it's not really doing anything for you. So here's with the shirt up, but as you can tell, this is just still, I wouldn't call it baby fat, but I feel pregnant. I feel like way more pregnant than I actually am, just from feeling like bloated, but yeah, it's not really. It's just from having a million kids. Like I said, not much to show there, but that is my 8-week belly. So that is it for this video, guys. Like I said, if you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below and I'll try to answer them in my next vlog. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys for my next video. Bye. In the past, we have gone back and forth about having one of our own. You can get to chart